Hi guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Wonderbook Book of Spells. So on this episode we're moving on to part 1 of the 3rd chapter. So fingers crossed I've finally fixed the microphone settings because I filmed the first 4 episodes all on the same day, although the episodes are staggered. So I think I've fixed it now, so the microphone should pick up when I'm saying the incantations. So a big thank you to the person that tweeted me about this. For full details on what to do, check out the video description. But for now, let's move on to the 3rd chapter, part 1.
Superb wand skills, a talent for incantations, or a flair for potions, all these are nothing if you cannot apply yourself.
Oh, it looks yummy, I want to drink it.
Might kill me though. Magically mend, to vanish messes, and most importantly, to protect yourself.
That's definitely handy in the wizarding world.
With these new spells until you know them back to front.
My memory is not good. I've got my cheat sheet, remember.
Spells back to front can have quite unpleasant consequences.
I have to write them down because I forgot on the 2nd episode. During the test, one of the wand actions. Oh, that's weird. So there's nothing on the 2nd page. Normally there's something to pull up, but no. So we'll turn the page over. Gouging spell. I've noticed this sometimes, the narrator won't talk much, it's weird.
The gouging spell enables a witch or wizard to carve through earth and stone with ease.
Ooh, that's powerful.
From budding herbologists digging for Snargaluff seedlings to treasure hunting curse breakers and ancient wizard tombs. The gouging spell makes all manner of heavy labour a matter of pointing a wand.
Pretty kitty statue. Meow. Meow.
What have we here? I recognise this spell. Flick your wand at one of those things to see for yourself. The doubling charm.
Oh yay, lots of prizes.
Don't get too excited. None of the duplicates are actually worth anything. Keep flicking, see how many copies you can make. The doubling charm, or Gemino curse as it is often known, was famously discovered by twin witches, Helixa and Sina Hislop.
Well, that makes sense.
This somewhat eccentric and reclusive pair died, relatives realised the mansion in which they had lived all their lives contained identical copies of literally everything inside, down to the pair of handwritten instructions for the spell, left side by side on matching kitchen tables. The doubling charm has caused trouble from its discovery. Many disputes have arisen around the question of whether a copy created by the Gemino curse is of equal value to its pair. As the two are identical at first, it is impossible to know, although the copy usually rots or tarnishes much more quickly. One unfortunate quirk of this spell, which has never been successfully overcome, is that nobody can halt it but the original spellcaster. If for whatever reason he or she is interrupted, the object will continue to multiply for hours.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Until the copies start to degrade.
Let's turn the page.
To cast the gouging spell, move your wand straight down, then left, then down again.
Good. Do that once more, but this time without any help.
Well remembered. Great.
When you see something you can dig up, point with your wand, then hold the T button.
Well, first of all, Have we missed a page saying something?
The gouging spell enables a witch or wizard to carve through earth and stone with ease.
No, we've done
From
that.
budding...
Oh, there we go. This is the test of the microphone, guys.
Defodio! Cast the gouging spell with the incantation Defodio.
Say this incantation aloud.
Defodio!
Excellent
Yay, it
pronunciation.
worked! No more trying to do the spell non-verbally! Did you like that? It was awful, I know. Sorry. Right, okay, so we've got to do this in the middle.
A specimen of fanged geranium. Point your wand, then pull the T button to try digging it out. You're good.
There we go. I hadn't cast the spell yet.
Excellent. You can use Defodio to dig up dirt and soil, so keep an eye out for where things could be buried.
Yes, well done.
Next page.
Practice is everything with the gouging spell. Your spellbook will now conjure an environment for you to practice digging without doing any permanent damage. You'll need your gouging spell here. Remember the shape?
Yeah, I do indeed. Like steps. Defodio!
Spot on. Ah, nifflers. Innocent creatures, but they do love to borrow
Nifflers?
shiny things that aren't theirs. If you had any coins in your pockets, I'd make sure they're still there if I were you. Oh, there's
Little
a niffler.
thieves, eh?
The
Right,
little
okay,
thief
so-
is grabbing one of the galleons. Keep an eye out now. Now, nifflers love to collect shiny things and bury them. You're going to need your gouging spell to dig those galleons back up.
Well done. You'll need to keep digging up the galleons. Don't let the niffler steal them all, or we'll have to start all over again.
I don't want to start all over again.
Whoa, you'll be rich at this rate. Great stuff. Another galleon rescued. Watch where it buries this one. There it goes with a galleon.
Where are you going, you little
Another
scamper?
fiery little thief. Oh, nicely done. Right, watch this one. Oh, it's got a galleon. Good.
Oh, the problem is it jigs about and it doesn't
Oh,
lock
another
onto the
galleon
correct
gone.
spot. So I
Well
can see
spotted.
myself getting behind here.
Keep an eye on this one. Good. Watch where it buries this one. Whoa, you'll be rich at this rate. There it goes with a galleon. Great stuff. Another galleon rescued. Oh, nicely done. Try another spot. Watch where it buries this one.
Right, why is it not digging it up? I was in the
There
correct
it goes
spot
with a
then.
galleon. Oh, that's the last galleon gone. Let's try
Oh,
again.
what? That's
Now
so
keep your eyes
cheated.
out for
No, I'm not
exactly
trying
where
again.
they bury them.
That was cheating. I'm
Let's
annoyed.
see here. Let's find out how you did. Here we
Awful.
are. Let's see how you did.
Yeah. One.
Perhaps a bit more
That's all I
practice
got.
with this
One
spell, but well
slivering
done all the same.
symbol.
5 house
Awful.
points.
Okay, let's turn the page then. Mending charm,
The
eh?
Mending charm. And Miranda's left us a tale about this spell. Pull up the text to hear it, or just turn the page to start casting.
Well, let's read this text first.
The Mending charm will repair broken objects with a flick of the wand. Accidents do happen, so it is essential to know how to mend our errors.
Indeed it is, actually. It would come in handy in
clumsier
everyday
students
life.
should remember that mastery of this charm is no substitute for learning not to break things in the first place.
Okay, so
And Miranda's left us a tale about this spell.
let's watch
Pull up the
this.
text to hear it, or just turn the page to start casting. Here we go. Time for a famous tale about the Mending charm. Feel like reading a story?
Yes, I do. Let's watch it now.
Many repairing and mending charms have been used over the centuries. But the most effective and powerful was invented by Arabella Nutley in the 18th century. A lowly clerk in the Ministry of Magic Improper Use of Magic Department. Arabella's extreme shyness had hampered her in her career. Mousy, almost mute in meetings, and becoming extremely flustered when spoken to. Arabella was given the most mundane tasks at the office, such as filing. What's the most boring job you can think of?
Dusting.
Such as filing, dusting,
Although
and
I don't
cleaning
mind
out
dusting,
the
honestly.
departmental owls. At home, however, Arabella spent all her free time experimenting with spells, attempting to improve and strengthen the charms of her youth. A freak chance led to the revelation of Arabella's hidden talents. In 1754, two of Europe's most celebrated broom flyers, sworn enemies Torquil MacTavish of Scotland and Silvio Astolfi of Italy, agreed to a public broom race from Aberdeen to Rome. The contest would take place overnight to avoid the attention of muggles.
Go!
And representatives of the governments of both men would gather at the finishing line for what looked likely to be a spectacular contest.
Indeed.
Arabella was invited along to oversee the luggage and arrange the port keys. The climax of the race was just as exciting as foreseen, but not for the reasons predicted. At close to daybreak, Astolfi and MacTavish appeared over the horizon, heading towards the Colosseum. It was at this point that a fight broke out among excitable supporters of both wizards.
Oh dear.
Precisely what happened is hotly contested to this day, but a large explosion ensued, and when the smoke cleared,
Fight!
Silvio Astolfi had been turned into a... Oh dear, what could Silvio have been turned into?
A bull?
I don't think so.
Ah.
Try the other tab.
I just wanted to see how funny that would look.
Yes, Astolfi had been turned into a chicken. Poor Torquil MacTavish's knees were on back to front, and the Colosseum lay in ruins. For a few horrific minutes, it appeared that the assembled crowd had witnessed the greatest breach of the International Statute of Secrecy ever known. Not only were they at a loss to know how to repair such massive damage, but the sound of the explosion had already woken half of Rome.
Oh dear.
It was then that Arabella Nutley came quietly forwards and, with a few waves of her wand,
reconstructed several columns with the use of her own repairing charm.
There we go. Saving the day.
Stunned at its efficacy, the governmental ministers begged her to teach them how to use the new spell. And by the time the first anxious muggles had dressed and rushed to the scene, they found nothing but the Colosseum in exactly the state they had last seen it, and a few oddly dressed men trying to sue the distressed chicken. Arabella received the Order of Merlin First Class, and her mending charm has been in widespread use ever since.
Well, it's worked out pretty well for her then.
I always liked that story. Ready to learn to mend by magic for yourself?
Indeed.
Right, turn the page and let's look at how you cast the mending charm.
Got my pen at the ready to add it to my cheat sheet.
Let's learn the gesture and incantation to mend by magic.
You need to learn the magic words for the spell. Point at the glowing words with your wand, then pull the T button.
Right, so...
Reparo! The incantation for the mending charm is Reparo. Now you try the incantation, nice and clearly. 3, 2, 1, go!
Reparo!
Very nice.
So much easier now that the microphone's working.
You ready to learn the spell shape?
I
Pull
am.
up the picture on the page.
To cast Reparo, move your wand in a square, beginning from the bottom left.
Great! Once more, this time draw the shape from memory.
It's an
Nicely
awful
done.
square.
That's it. Now, with this spell, you just flick your wand at broken objects.
Okay. Oh, ka-ching. Fix
Doesn't
that
look
clock.
like this clock needs mending.
Oh, now it does. Spoke too
Perhaps I
soon.
spoke too soon.
Yes.
Flick your wand to cast your new...
And back to
magnificently
normal.
mended.
Well done, you're building quite a collection of souvenirs. My. There's another extra bit of information on this spell. Pull it up if you'd like to read it, or you can just turn the page.
Is it that?
This simple repairing charm will work on most materials, although certain kinds of damage caused by rare and powerful curses are immune to its effects. Please note that the mending charm must never be used on humans or animals. Extreme scarring may result from attempts to heal wounds with this spell, which is suitable only for inanimate objects.
Well, that's good to know. Definitely.
Splendid!
Won't be fixing
I hope
any
you
bones with
fixed
that.
that in your mind. To move on, close the book and select Chapter 3, Part 2.
You're doing well. Select Part 2 to move on.
Okay guys, so I'll stop this episode here, so don't forget to like and subscribe for the next episode. You've been watching GadgetGirlKylie, and this has been my Let's Play of Wonderbook Book of Spells. See you next time, guys.